Hey, we're JD in the Straight Shot. Introduce yourself, Shots.
I'm Carolyn.
I'm Byron.
Sean.
Erin.
JD.
Mark.
All right, so Tales from the Road. I got the first one, right? Santa Rosa, California. We pull up to Santa Rosa, California. First thing you notice about Santa Rosa, California is that it looks like where every hippie that ever traveled across the United States settled in Santa Rosa, California.
Yeah.
You go to the used car lot there's nothing but VW microbuses. So we get there, we're playing in this barn, right? It's also a restaurant barn kind of place. And they all kind of saunter in, right? And they're all standing in the back with their arms folded like this, right? We're like, oh, this is gonna be great, right? And we're playing, and they're like, okay, they're okay. And then we break into this one song, Whitebird, right? By a band called It's a Beautiful Day, and the place goes nuts. And after that, they were dancing the whole night.
They loved us.
Right, they did love us, right? But the reason that they loved us, and we didn't know, is that It's a Beautiful Day, who wrote that song, right, is from Santa Rosa, California. And they were like, they wouldn't let us leave.
Yeah, we had encores because of that.
Right,
Yeah, we're in the right place, the right time, playing the right
All right,
music.
who's got another one?
Well, I got one.
Eric.
Well, I was pregnant and on tour.
We didn't know you were
They
pregnant.
didn't know I was pregnant. Maybe they wouldn't have done this. And we were
Maybe.
playing, with these guys. We were playing at a convent that had been turned into a music venue. And this place was a whole other level of creepy. I mean, there was like a graveyard in the backyard. And we were staying there overnight. I think we were the only people staying there overnight. So, we had our rooms upstairs. We played our show downstairs. Went great. I'm pregnant, so I'm exhausted. I can't wait to go to bed. So, let me just preface this with, I said it was creepy. It looked kind of like an asylum from the 1930s.
I loved it.
There was like statues of like the Virgin Mary at the end of the hallways.
Do you remember my room? My room had the wall had that like smudgy stuff on it, and you looked at it and it was a face.
So scary.
That's
It was
right.
so scary.
Yeah, I dug that.
I slept in that.
No one wanted to sleep alone. I mean, so anyway, I head up to go to bed, go open my door, turn the lights on, and they had broke into my room, got the owner to open up my door, put the Virgin Mary statue
Which was
next
about
to
7
my
foot
bed.
tall,
It was
right?
life size. So I turn on the light, and probably the whole place heard screaming for about because it was terrifying. And not to mention the plaster from the statue was everywhere, all over the floor. So I run downstairs and I'm, Jim, you're not gonna believe what the guys did. I'm so mad. Jim just smiles. He was in on it.
How about the time when we were when we were in Norway, right?
With Byron.
And it was right.
Are you gonna tell that
Right. We're all
my
at
favorite
this
one.
little place for dinner, right? And Mark and Aiden, who isn't with us now, but my son, he has his own band now, right? Had a dessert fight over Byron.
Over me?
Every time Byron went to reach for a piece of the dessert, right, the two of them would like slap it out of his hands, right?
That's right.
And Byron, you have to know that Byron is, probably the most straightforward, straight-laced member of our band. The
Southern gentleman.
Right.
Epitome of
goes to
Southern
church,
gentleman.
Goes to church every Sunday and other days too, right? And so, of course, Byron never, ever utters, right, a foul word. And it's the only time we've ever heard Byron utter a foul word.
Maybe he should repeat it.
Right. No, but we can do Byron better than Byron, right?
No, I want to hear Byron say it.
Mark knocks another piece of dessert off of Byron's fork, and Byron looks at him and goes, "Copley, you ain't."
And then felt bad.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and